Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVCN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Friday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. And I'm not saying that anybody was not believing what I said, because I didn't get any messages that implied that. But, basically last week said, that as far as this move here was concerned, that was just a fake move, dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it. And, the confirmation of that was the price going back down. So if you're somebody on the fence saying, I still think, the bulls are still, well, now you definitely got the confirmation, because now the price has broken down through that, green line there. So the bears not only remain in control, they've actually gained that much more strength after today. So that is where these updates are coming from. And the first update comes about from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So 18.5 cents right around there was level of support going into today. If you want to call it 19, that's fine too. Whatever floats your boat. But point being, the price is broken below both of these levels, whether you call it 18.5 or 19 cents. So this is going to be the key level of resistance on any sort of bounce that occurs this week. So, that's the crazy thing about penny stocks. You never know when something could turn around. But if anything is going to quote unquote turn around, that first hurdle needs to be not only breaking up above 18.5, 19 cents, but then being able to close up above it and staying up above it, which kind of shows the true strength or lack thereof of any sort of break. Because, a true break has those two parts. First one, well, yeah, price is a break above a certain level, but then it always becomes, well, can the price actually maintain that break? So that, use that line down there to kind of measure any sort of bounce that may occur. I'm going to go ahead and delete that line out of there. Sure, it pertains to the chart, just not relevant anymore. And from an overall charting perspective, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter all over the place with lines, so we'll try to keep this as clean as possible. As far as levels of support are concerned, the key level now becomes at 17 cents. That is essentially where the bleeding today stopped. So going forward, buyers did step in right down there around 17 cents. So that'll be, where you want to see those buyers continue to be, because if those buyers are no longer there, then yeah, you guessed it, that just means that the price is going to, get another leg to the downside. But as it stands right now, there are buyers there in a big enough amount where, they overwhelmed any sort of selling pressure, and then we're able to create a little miniature bounce here. So we'll see what happens with it going forward. But as it stands right now, yeah, the bears are definitely still in full control. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.